Yikes, where did all my money go? So you went for a property upgrade and found that your budget has become a little tight for comfort. So is buying a newer and bigger property a good idea after all? Or is settling for a HDB the way to go rather than upgrading to a private property? Let's analyze this. So the big question is this: how busy professionals and homeowners like us make six-figure profits from the property we own safely by doing it with research, data, and numbers. How do we buy in a way without complications and half-guessing, regardless of the market conditions, and still remain profitable? That is the question. Here, I will share with you exactly what we do and how we do it. My name is Edmund, and welcome to Singapore Real Estate Insider. Hi everyone, welcome to Singapore Real Estate Insider. Today, I'm going to share with you if HDB really is a safe route to build capital for your future. If you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button now so you can get real-time updates and learn how to make wise investments for yourself and your family through properties. I recently talked with a couple looking to move into a larger property for some time now. Unfortunately, they are sitting on the fence about pushing for it because they are also concerned about the financial responsibility that come with it. Let me share their story. Ma and Jess are a happily married couple living in an executive condo with two lovely kids and a helper for almost 10 years. They wanted to upgrade and asked for my advice if it would be a good move. After doing the math, I encouraged them to go for it. So they sold their resale house for 1.25 million and bought a new private property for 2 million. Now, Ma just turned 45 years old. He loaned 1.5 million from his bank for 75% of the total property purchase with a 2% interest rate. His installments come to 7,575 per month. He returned to me and said that his monthly fee could strain their budget and asked if they could call for a HDB instead. So remember, mortgage installment plus daily expenses might be too stressful for you.
I'm nervous, Max, I'll admit it.
So is downsizing to a HDB a better choice? What will you do in the same circumstances? I do not underestimate the amount. 7,575 is a stretch. But let's look at the possible scenarios, shall we? There are two possible outcomes if Ma and Jess settle for the HDB route of downsizing. First, Ma and Jess could live in their HDB forever.
You mean I can stay?
And I mean hold on to HDB forever.
Oh my God!
Because by the time another 5 years have passed from their MOP, you'll be more worried about your age and loan will also be affected. Thus, you are more concerned about the limitations and might not want to do anything about your property. Second, Ma and Jess would further downsize into a future HDB when their kids move out. As the kids grow up and have their own family, it's a norm they will move out and start their own family. Which means, while we have the family needs now in check, the situation will still change in years to come. Is that okay for you? Remember, HDB resale prices today are at a record high, and the Singapore government can freely intervene in the HDB regulation and prices. Their income from selling their EC would have been money down the drain since HDB prices erode as its property age decays. So what is the best way to solve this? Not upgrade at all? No! Why not subscribe to the channel now? Give it a thumbs up at the same time. It will help us a lot. We evaluated the couple's monthly incomes, age, and since they both have secured well-paying jobs, it will be best for them to keep their new private property and change their paradigm around it. That is a way of forced savings. View upgrading to a bigger property as forced savings. Ask ourselves, if we have cash in our pocket, will there be a huge possibility we will spend them on different perks or spending extra when we know we have enough? It's a scary thought, but many are just not saving enough for the future. Which is why we always advocate for savings, and the way to do it is using property as an instrument. You will never stop paying your mortgage on a monthly basis, right? When structured well, This forced saving approach is you building your own bank. Think about it and share your thoughts in the comment below if you agree with this. But what about the strain? There are two things that can do to manage them. Number one, restructure their bank loan using a structured leverage process. This will work out to be a much lower monthly payment of $5,700 instead of $7,575. That's a lot of savings, right? Surprised to see that there are ways to reduce the money commitment? This is a very important step we take in the REI method to help families lower their risk level so they will be able to build capital using the property. Number two, let's look at some of these numbers. Based on their combined CPF of $2,300 and with their own income of about $3,000 so that each of them can contribute about $1,500, we have built in a reserve fund of $500 every single month, which makes it a total of $5,800. This way, all they need to shelve out from each pocket is only $1,500. The remaining $500 can be directed from the reserve funds of $150,000 that we have built at the start, which can be a buffer and pay for the bank loan for the next 300 months. Doesn't that reduce the financial burden? Can you imagine if they pursued an HDB? They would end up with it at a value of only $700,000 or even lower. Gladly, they took my advice to upgrade to a $2 million condo. Even if the property price does not increase with no profits, which is very unlikely, they would still have their home fully paid at the age of 65 years old and still have $2 million in the asset for their future. It always pays to evaluate and study our potential when we take a leap such as this. If you don't know how to navigate them, chances are you only end up losing. For all of your property investment concerns, you are welcome to contact me so that we can plan this out together to reach your goals. See you again next time. With Singapore Real Estate Insider, we have unlocked the formula for making the right and timely investments through research and data so everyone, including busy professionals like you, can make the most of their money safely. Reach out to us to learn more and let's reach our financial goals together.